Hi, my name is Rudy with High Point Fencing. If you're in the service industry and you do not know how to get your first few clients, well, I have a solution for you. People usually buy from people that they know, like, and trust. Well, you have those people in your circle. Believe it or not, you do. The first group of people that knows, like, and trust you is your family. They know you and like and trust you, hopefully. But either way, you have them. Some of them at least will know, like, and trust you. So start with your family, right? Just start with your family. How about that? Reach out to them, call them at the family gathering, let them know what you're doing. As a matter of fact, tell them, hey, by the way, I know you may not need that service right now or whatever, but if you refer me to anybody, like, I'll make sure to stop by and give you a $50 gift card. They will refer you. Give them some motivation, some incentives to want to talk about your business to other people. You may just get your first few clients just like that. If you, let's say, okay, you don't have family nearby or families that are connected that can refer you to other people. Well, I'm sure you're part of a community of some sort. Maybe you're in a soccer league. Maybe you go to a church, right? Maybe you teach at a school or whatever. Any sort of these communities that you may be part of can give you your very first few clients. You know, the few families that you always chat with after church, or that you go to those smaller groups meeting with. Let them know what you do. Let them know that you're offering that service, and that if they need it, they can call you. Or even if they don't, they can refer you, and you'll make sure that they're compensated for the generosity and sharing. Right? Do that. You will get your first clients if you're doing those things. Okay. Aside from your friends and people that you share communities with or you worship with, one other way that you can easily get customers is with your neighbors. That's what I did. That's how I got my first 4 jobs. I talked to my neighbors. I've been living in the house that I live in right now for about a year. So they don't know me that well, or like me that well for that matter. I don't know. But either way, they're the closest thing that I would have as somebody who knows, like, and trusts me outside of my family and friends in the community that I'm part of. The first person I talked to, I asked them, excuse me. I asked him if he wanted to have me measure his yard and build a fence for him, because I noticed that his fence is towards the end of its life, and I'm starting a company as a fencing contractor, and I would offer him, I would put up the fence for him, free of charge, no labor cost. He can just cover materials, and I'll do it for him. He was like, sure, I'll pay you. Yeah, you can do that. We structured everything. Next thing you know, he gave me the 50 down the deposit. I ordered some materials, and I installed the fence. Then after that, he gave me the rest of the money, and he gave me a $500, even though I told him I didn't want to get paid. I got my first job. So then now on, I was like, you know what? It's time to talk to all the other neighbors, especially the ones that have a fence that looks old and that's falling apart. And now that I did one for that one guy, I have a reference. I can say I built so-and-so's fence on X address, so that they see I can do the work. That's exactly what I did. Next thing you know, I had 3 other people. I was like, sure, we'll build the fence. We've been thinking about it. We just haven't moved forward yet. Next thing you know, I built 4 fence right in my backyard, right in my neighborhood, right around the same street, from my neighbors who I barely know, but I just had to go and talk to them and ask them to give them that service. And they were like, yeah. That was like within the first month or 2 of me opening the business. And now 6 months later, I built probably up to like 18 fence. I just got started like 6 months ago, right? Those first few really lead to others because they refer me to other people, and I also had content to post on Facebook and try and get the ball rolling. So man, if you have a service business or really any kind of business that requires, other people purchasing or calling and this and that, bro, start with your family, then move to your friends, your church, and then your neighbors. I'd say before you even spend any money on like Google ads, Facebook ads, any of that stuff, start with the people that has the highest potential of liking you, knowing you, and trusting you. I guarantee you will get plenty of business just by starting there. Again, this is Rudy from Hypo Fencing. I'm out.